Okay, welcome back everybody to It's Coffee and Art in the afternoon. However, we're having some cranberry juice. That's my drink of choice other than coffee. I love cranberry juice. Okay, because I've got new coffee is brewing, so I'll be smelling it coming up here upstairs any minute. So this is going to be part two. I'm going to finish up a lot of the details in our mixed media art journal. We're working in this one that has a front. I did do this on a stream, and I did do the inside cover page, but this part's not on a stream. I just did that. And now we're working on this page, and yeah, so that's where we are so far. So this is part two. If you missed all the preliminaries of cutting and gluing and painting the background in, then I will upload that one, of course, before this one. So, okay. So thanks everybody for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching the recording. If you feel so inclined, come over to ustream.tv. Look up Inkwell. I'm Inkwell without the I on Ustream. Inkiwell with the I everywhere else. I just put in Dede Willingham and you can find me. D-E-D-E, one E, one D, Dede Willingham. There's no ham like a Willingham. Okay, let's get crack-a-whacking. All right, so now we're starting to work on some of the details. This little planet looked like it wanted to be on a stand, so that's kind of where I was working. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a zoom in, guys. Let me do a quick, at least zoom in one, maybe two, and let's refocus because I'm going to be working on the details, so maybe you can see a little better. Where's my card that pulls in the light? Hopefully. There we go. It's a little on the dark side, but hopefully it's focused. It's hard to tell. No, it's not really focused, is it? Hang on, guys. Let's see what we can do here. Got really flashed out, but I don't want it too flashed out. I don't want it too dark. Let's see what we can do. Maybe. We got it. We got it. Oh no, I lost my chat again. Oh, yeah. Hang on, guys. Let me restore my chat. It's the little tech issues that throw us. There we go. All right, I think we're back. We do a test and we'll keep rolling. Okay. All right. Oh, now that's too dark, isn't it, guys? Ay. I think I actually need to reboot my computer. Been here all day. Probably need a reboot. Okay, there we go. All right. Kind of camera. It's the Logitech C930E HD. But we don't get HD here on Ustream. Just saying. We got high def, but we don't get HD. We don't get it for free. Let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm working on this little, looks like a little stand for this little world. So that's where we're going back to. Okay, my paint's dried out. My paint's all skinned over. Okay, let's get a small brush. Yeah, it's the C930E. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it is. Add a little water to that because I can see there's a skin over all my paints now. All right. So just so you know, though, if anybody's streaming on Ustream, you don't get HD for free. We're not that special. All right. So I'm just gonna I'm working this little And then I do need some bright orange too. Just a dab. You're welcome. All right, so, and I can go in here with some pencil too, guys. There's different features on the different ones. The the one Jean has, I think, is a 920. We've talked about this a whole bunch of times. Has light lock, but the one I have has better quality widescreen. So you have to kind of pick and choose. If you go on YouTube and put, say, comparing the 920 with the 930E, and the C's, C920 and the C930E, look for a video that says comparing the two, and you'll there's a guy that did a video on it a couple years ago. Eileen says that Jean's camera shows her lap better. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Jean. I mean Eileen. Yeah, I have the wide pan, the widescreen option is clearer and better on this camera, but it doesn't have a light lock. And that's what the tech guy that did the review said. He didn't understand why they don't have a light lock on this camera, but they don't. But they're both HD, guys. But the thing is, again, on Ustream, you don't get HD unless you pay for it. Get rid of that little white blob there. I don't know why I'm doing this detail here with the brush. I could do this with a pencil, but I'm just kind of having fun. I'm just kind of playing with it. I think I'll have a little star right here, or a little glow. So it's too wide. Thinner. So I want this to be like on a stand, and I want it to be a little bit more this way. So I'm going to kind of shape it, and I'll paint over it. Get the base there decided where I want it. Right there. Which one will make you look like Christy Brinkley? Dang girl. I don't know. I hadn't found that one yet. But you know what? The old saying, beauty fades, dumb is forever. That's what I always tell my girls. There's more. And I thought there's, and I can't remember the exact quote, but what's her name? Carrie Fisher. People were talking about her not being as pretty as she was in the first Star Wars 40 years ago and all that. And she said something that was really good. She said, and I can't remember how, I have the quote written down somewhere, but she said, I need a little more dark brown. Something like, beauty is not a skill. Something to that effect. And beauty fades. Beauty fades. You better have more than just looks. Just saying. Better develop something. Bye, Crocker, too. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so see, I want it to be kind of some kind of a little stand there. And these kind of details like this is my favorite part, is doing these little things, but they take the longest. And to get the full piece done in, a couple hours, it's tough, guys. It's tough, you know? Yeah, exactly, Gene. No one said that about Harrison Ford. That's true. Anyway, I mean, we all want to try to look the best we can with what we got. That's why we have makeup. Hang on, let me tell Hubster I'm still streaming. Hey, honey, I'm still streaming. What's up? What was the number? Oh, who won, you mean? What number it was? Why, did you put in a number? You should have just played along. The number, I think, was it 74? I think it was 74. What were you going to put down? 69? Yeah, well, you wouldn't have won. That's hilarious. Oh, well, I was going to see if you wanted to pick up a pizza, but I guess you don't if you got a double order of junior cheeseburgers. Okay. Oh, thanks for stopping in. Bye. He said he was going to put in a number just for the fun of it. Yeah, he said he was going to put in a number. He said he was going to put in a 60 something. I forgot. I said, well, you wouldn't have won because 71 won. Oh, that's so funny. But he said he did stop in. So, okay, so I'm liking that. Again, we can fussy with so much, but that's funny. Okay, so this is going to be another something something over here. So let's see here. I want to kind of come over here. And see, I want water coming on this one. Water coming down this one. So yeah, there's my wisdom for the day. And it almost could have, I think, a little bit of a yellow. I think I'll do that with a pencil though. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Let me dry this real quick before I hit and get any pencil on it. All right, I gotta move books and stuff to get to my pencils. The yellow ochre. There we go. I think that might be bright enough. Want a little bit of another something coming behind this. So again, guys, I don't know how far we're going to get. I'm not saying we're going to finish this because I just like to sometimes not have to rush. You know. All right, let's go ahead. I think I'll go ahead and put the water on here. I should have waited to do that, but I like the shadow of that. Maybe I'll just have a little trickle of water. Let's see, maybe I'll just do a trickle. Where's my white? I'm gonna get some more white. I'm gonna tilt my chair so I get a little air flowing back here. I should have turned down the air. Okay, stop talking about non-essentials. Okay, I'll just go right over it and then go back. It's easier. I'm trying to paint around a line. Do I want a little bit from there? Shh, 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 shh. Am I being too quiet, guys? I try not to have too much dead air, you know. Just taking my time. I thought my sound was working. I know, because I never stop talking, do I? Just ask Hupster. I mean, yeah. This is just going to be a whatever I get done in an hour is what I get done in an hour. Rather than rushing through it, you know? Like we sometimes seem to do. But I hope y'all are having fun just hanging out and chatting. Girls in chat, they can be a hoot. Thanks, Marie, for coming in. Enjoy those new pencils that you ordered. In case y'all didn't know, Amazon has pencils on sale. $100 for the 150 set. I don't know how long it lasts, but Marie ordered some. Oh, wait, was that a secret? Oh, okay. Stephen King told you to listen to a song? Okay. So are you watching a podcast or something while you're here, Sarah? Yeah, I know. Jean goes, Sarah, you need help if Stephen King is talking to you. Y'all all wondering the same about Sarah? Sarah, bless your heart. And I do have some commission work I need to get working on this week. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Got a couple portraits to do and a couple in the wings. So. I follow him on Facebook and he posted a video. Oh, okay. All right. Well, don't let us keep you from him, Sarah. Okay, I want a shooting star right here. So I'll just take the, well, I can't take the back of this one because it's not from round. I want a little star here. I'm just going to put a little star here. Got too thick. Hang on. Take the baby wipe and thin that out. Where's my white pencil? We're always looking for the white pencil, aren't we? Always looking for the white pencil. Let me dry this before I get my pencil in there. Sharpener. When I got my 150, I got them for 99. Yeah, gee. They have sales every now and then, but I hadn't seen a sale that good in quite a while. Again, guys, I'm just taking my time here. I'm not rushing for once. Not rushing for once. Should go check my mail. There may be some Happy Mail in the box. All right, where's my blue? Let's do a little shading and need a little darker gray. Nope, that's not dark enough. I need a darker gray. I got a darker gray. No, there it is. There he is. That little now that little piece of lace now looks like a little grate, like a little underwater, where the the sewer grate kind of looks like a little grate. It looks great. I need lunch. I know, that is a good price, isn't it, Jean? I hope y'all have been enjoying it, though, guys. Just kind of chilling at this stage. At this stage, it's the chilling stage. How Dede gets her. Oh. Eileen wanted me to put a waterfall in your mountain landscape the other day, but I dare not try. You must try. You must try. Yeah, you got to try mist. Mist is easy, Jean. Mist is easy. Take your damn baby wipe Get you a little white or light blue, just a little bit of white or light blue. Roll it out lightly, lightly. Where can we put some mist? Where do we want some here? Well, let's put some more mist here. Okay. Just lightly. It's not hard to mist. Same, it's like mist, foggy clouds. It's all the same, just depends on where you put it. You know, you put them up here and it looks more like clouds. If you put it down here, look, let's do some mist down here. If you put it down here, it's like a fog. See? Shh, 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 shh. Just mist it up. You can do this, Jean. Very, very, very little paint on the baby white. And it is a little tricky in the crevice. Gotta say, it is a little in the ditch. A little bit more. It's like a little foggy mist. Shh, 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 shh. That's just me talking to myself. I'm not telling anybody to be quiet. We still have to do tree trunks. We haven't got that far yet. So there's a little mist for you, Jean. A little misty. I'm playing misty for you. My collage doesn't even. Well, how many have you done? Let me ask now, be honest, Pixie. How many collages have you done? Let's be honest here. Okay, I want a little bit of the blue. I want this to kind of swirl around. But it has to be subtle. Subtle, subtle, subtle. Be honest. 1. Okay, there we go. Pixie. Oh my gosh. Pixie Cora goes, my collages don't look anything like yours. I said, how many have you done? 1. You're so cute, Pixie. Ah, Pixie Cora. That's good. That's a good one right there. What did Janet say? I missed something Janet said. I've been sitting here not talking because of her shisha. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's good, Janet. Okay, now I want that orange. Where's my orange? Is it orange? No, it's vermilion. I want orange, orange. Orange. Is that orange? Yeah. Sharpen. That's good enough. So we'll have to come in there and then come through this window. All right, so now let me go ahead and put that in with, maybe I can do it with white first and then I'll go, or I might have to do it with paint. We'll see. It's not quite obvious enough. It needs to be brighter right there so that you can tell it's coming through that window and coming out this one. And then we'll have a little bit of a, just put a light Posca dot. perfectly round. Hold on a little. Drift away about an hour. The transformation of this piece is incredible. It really is a special world. Oh, thanks, Miss Allie. Well, we're not near done. We're just kind of, all we've done really is work down here. Got a little bit going on at the top. But I haven't even got my trees gone. Haven't done my yellow and orange painting. Let me go ahead and, let's go ahead and do that a little bit here. Another baby wipe. I'll try to get around the whole thing. I won't probably finish it, guys. I'm really into it, but at the same time, you know, it makes kind of a slow video if I'm just sitting here. All right, I need bright yellow to go with that yellow, which is drying out. Maybe a little bit more orange. I got a little bit of sienna still there. Hopefully it's not too dry now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to extend almost to look like flames. Okay, so we're going to kind of just taking it a little at a time here. Let's go ahead and put some more orange, yellow on me. We'll go orange on top. And I just want it kind of subtly coming through. I don't want a lot because the fractal here is good, you know, as it is. Even though I'm going to extend some of these lines, some of these, I'm going to extend them out. But I just want to paint in a little bit of other colors here. Shh, 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 shh. I'm not talking to you, Janet. Shh, shh, shh. All right, now my sienna in here. At least the last time I saw you were just starting to glue down. Oh, well, yeah, then a lot of it has been done since the glue down. For sure, Allie. A lot's been done since the glue down. Kind of like how it goes in and out of the cloud there. Let's go with some more brown right there. And this isn't actually a flame, it's a fractal. But I'm kind of trying to turn it into a flame, sort of. Okay, I gotta let that dry before I can whoosh any more yellow on top. Or I can hit it with the heat gun, either way. All right, let me dry it. Okay, I'm gonna get some yellow and white because yellow's so translucent. I want it a little bit more opaque. Okay, see my colors here. All right, I think I'll draw them with the Posca pen and then go over them with the pencil to make them. Or I could do it with the liner. Where's my liner brush? Where's my good liner? Here's my good liner. No, that's not it. Where's my... All right, I know it's in here, I think. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to get some white and yellow. Let me scoop it up with another brush. There we go. Okay, shh, shh, shh. Shh, 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 shh. I'll go over it with orange in a minute. Okay, so I think maybe that one does come across here and right across the planet. This one needs to be a little brighter. That is looking great. Oh, thanks. I'm taking my time, and most of the times I don't take my time because it takes so much time. Right? Okay. Nope, got some water over there. Let's do this one all the way off the page too. Now, compositionally, it needs one coming around off of here. So this one right here, I have to turn the book. I want it to come out from right there and go across that page. So it's going to come across the ditch. There. It's always tricky going across the ditch. Get it just a little thinner. Let's do that. Let's do a do-over on that. There we go. Okay. Let's see here now. Want a little bit of a glow around her wings here. Not a solid line, but just a little bit of glow. Like that. too harsh of a, almost just a little bit of white like that will be good. There, that's better. Okay. All right, so my trees now, I was thinking about coming across with them, but now I think I'll just put a few up behind here. I don't really want the trees crossing over this. Maybe we'll do some on the other side. We'll see. All right, let's get my hand cleaned off here. Let's see. All right, so where is my black pencil? Okay. Let's add a couple extra branches in there. Sharpen. Oh, thanks. We're working it, Jane. Again, I'm taking my time on this one. Whereas, you know, a lot of them we kind of get crack-a-lacking on and we just move on. I think it needs one coming out from behind there. Subtle one. All right, let's come back down here. I want to make sure it looks like it's growing out of that watch part like we originally had. Oh, thanks, guys. It's fun. Needs a little bit more shadow under that grate there, I think. A little grate. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so I'm going to think a minute here. We're not getting to that mark crilly, are we? We want to try to get to, we'll see how much time. I mean, I don't, Hubster ate lunch. You heard, he ate those big hamburgers. I was hoping he'd bring me home pizza, but he's not wanting to go get pizza since he's full. So I'm going to be on my own. So it's not going to matter how long I stream because, here's my blue. Here. He will, move everything around so I can shift. So it's not going to matter as far as how long I stream. What day is today? Wednesday. What you call it? Z doesn't stream till like 7:30, and Paula doesn't stream till 9:30. So if you gotta go, guys, go ahead. I'm just going to keep working. I keep working here. Oh, but anyway, I was going to show you the Mark Crilly book we're talking about was the Realism Challenge. We challenge the Realism Challenge. We talked about this last week. I couldn't find the book on my shelf. Well, I went back and dug it up. It was on the shelf, and but anyway, kind of wanted to look through that and maybe try something in that. We'll see how it goes. All right, back to the white. I want to add a little bit more, but I'm kind of just taking my time here, guys, with this, enjoying it, because most of the time I don't have to. I never want to say I have to hurry, because I don't have to hurry. I can take as long as I want. But a lot of times I do hurry to try to squeeze in a lot of stuff in, a couple hours. But today I decided I was going to take my time on this. It's already part 2, guys. If you just came back, it's part 2. All right, let me sharpen my orange up again. So if you have any questions, put them in caps or ask. I'm just going to keep working. Y'all have a question or anything, just ask away. Needs a little white highlight on that. Because I really want this to be almost like a beam of light coming off of it and around it. That little, I think that's some paper that came through. Let me paint that out. Skin over all my paint. Just so it's not a big white blob there. Right, let me dry that because I want a ray coming off right there. Thanks, Jean. Jean goes, we don't mind you taking your time. It's a dark brown right there, gray. Just dark enough. Not dark enough. Where's my black? I have to get back in there. Behind there. Okay, Scooby's. Okay, Scooby's mom. Dorothy, you're Scooby's mom. I gotta get some hot coffee in a minute. All right, let me take an overall peruse of it in here. So I do want to do some watch hands. It's getting really busy though. Maybe if I just had them come down to there, rather than, I usually have my watch hands crossing over everything. But I'm thinking just a couple right there might be good. I could have them coming up, but I got so much going on that way. Let me just pencil them in. I have it right here. Coming out from behind there and maybe right up to that. Something like that. Get my brown. Where's my brown? Where did I put the brown? Need it lighter tan color. Kind of just get rid of that little bit of hand that you might see there. Make my own. Make my own. Boss got in the dot in the middle. Let me sharpen. See, I don't know where I want it to end. It really needs to end up here, I think. I don't know. Needs to end right there. I think it just needs to be a little bit. Got a lot of lines going on. I could use just another star right there, I think. Just dot it there. And let's make this one really a little brighter too. Now, does it need one there? I don't know. I got one there, one there, one there. No, I'll get, oh, it needs a little bit of something. Oh, it needs something. Just a little. I won't put it like a real bright glow one, but it needs just like a little. It's hard not to. Just put a very subtle little. So now I want one here. I can't get too many. Get too many stars. It's starting to look like a constellation chart. That's not the look I was going for. I wasn't looking for a constellation chart, star chart thing. But that does need to come down. And this needs a highlight on it. Thanks, Pixie Cora. It takes a long time to do all these details. This is the part I like. It's the part I like doing, but it's also the part that takes the longest. Now, that was unnecessary right there. Let's get that out of there. All right, I'm going to put a little blue on the numbers here. And it needs a little. I'm glad y'all enjoying it. All right, more blue up here. Probably just do this with paint. I can almost do just as much with paint as I can. Pencils is just as easy. But my paint's getting crusted over. Oh, there's that tree. That's what we got to do. We got to do that tree over here. Let me hit this with the heat gun. So we have this tree over here. Coming around that cloud there. There's a little blue on it for a little highlight. That'll show up. Might have to have a little light. These little branches down here. Coming out of the watch. That's better. Give this a little more depth. Thanks, Judy Patootie. Thanks, guys. I'm just really getting in the zone here. As you can tell, I'm not chatty. Of course, I've been here since not 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 6 hours. So I guess I'm kind of chatted out, especially since I don't have hot coffee. But I just decided to carry on. This is what I'd be doing if you weren't here. Okay, now something right here. This needs to be defined here. I know this is separate from her, this robe thing, but I want it to be a part of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Get rid of that right there. And then have this continue down with a little blue. Blue. Then down here, this is where it's going to have a little something going on under that little platform. It's a little mechanical thing here and here. Another one going this way. Maybe one over here. And then this might be shadowed right there. Back in there. All right, let's see here. Shh, 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 shh. I laugh at myself when I do that, guys. I'm just telling myself to, concentrate a little more. Thanks, Card Chick. So I want this to look like it's coming from here, behind there, and down this way. I have to do that with a pencil. Let's see. I really need a liner brush, but I'll fix it with a black pencil. You like my shh? Yeah, I'm just telling myself. I'm not telling you guys. If I can hear myself holding my breath, I'm going to do little bits like this. Hubster, I think I told y'all this before. I know I have. He used to ask me, why are you moaning while you're arting? I said, what do you mean? This was years ago. I know exactly what he means now, but the first time or two, he said, why are you moaning while you're arting? I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, you're sitting there going, ooh. I said, I'm holding my breath. I'm holding my breath. No, okay. I thought you were moaning. So if you hear me going, ooh, it's because I'm holding my breath. Oops, I got brown on there. This needs to come around there. That. Gray behind it. And it's too stark. Hang on, that needs to come away. Let's get rid of that. Have some water coming down there. Okay, dropped a pencil. Too thick. There we go. Shh, shh, shh. Okay. I can see a little girl looking out one of those windows. This window, Eileen? Which, this one right there? Okay, a little gray, a little white. Get rid of that. Am I putting you to sleep, Terry? I need some stars in there. Okay, let's see how I want to get rid of this right in here. That's two. Let's just get rid of that and put some water in there in a minute anyway. So I want some stars right in here. That one's too big. All right, let's come back over here, and I think I'll need a couple. Okay. Not your fault, Demon, for not going to bed early. Oh, you're tired? Go to bed. I'll be up all night. Oh, okay. Would you need to take a nap now, Terry? I never want y'all to be here if you can't be here. Don't ever feel that way. I mean, if I don't have any mods here, that's fine. I don't want you to feel, Okay, now I want just a tiny bit of water splash. I need some fresh white. What time is it? An hour? Okay, we've been here an hour. I'll work until till 3. And then stop this one. It's about 30 more minutes. This will be part 2, however far I get. Because I did want to look over the Mark Crilly book. And I don't want that as part of this one, I want that to be a separate video. I've got to swing my chair around, though, and get some air flowing off from the fan. You need to get up and do something. Well, go do something. Go do something, Terry. I'm almost done with this one, and then, like I said, I want to look over that Mark Crilly book. I mean, we've looked it over before, but let's go across the ditch here. But I mean, this is the kind of thing that I like on these collages, is when I take the time to do this kind of thing. This is my favorite part, is doing this part. The details like this that I never take the time to do on show. Well, I say never. I mean, I do. I never finish them because it takes so long. But I try, guys. I try to do as much as I can in these little paintings. You know, the little, you see more detail when I do the art cards. The art cards is where you see, you know, this kind of detail because they're small. And I can do these kind of details faster on an art card because they're only 3x4. Bye, Terry. Thanks for being here. On an art card, they're only 3x4, so you see me finish them more, you know? Just doing a little water reflection and stuff here. It's a little thick. Let me thin that out. Mad Rat's running from the room, shouting obscenities. What? Yeah, this needs a little less water and more mist right there, I think. Thanks, Eileen. I'm taking my time, taking my time. But you can see when I do a lot of details in it, how long it takes. You know, how long it takes to do all these little bitty things like this. Okay, I don't want any watch names in there or something like that. Let's kind of paint some of that out. Maybe a little something over here. Can you talk about what the differences are in pencil sharpeners? Yeah, metal ones are good, plastic ones are bad. I just found, guys, that my best ones are these two right here. And this one is called the Wood Cutter by Coombe, and it's a wood one with just the metal, but it's not. I don't know, for whatever reason. I think the plastic kind of, bends very subtly even. So if I was going to recommend any, I would recommend either one of these or the Coombe. If you need a thicker, wider one, sometimes the Coombe Wood Cutter. And you can get, I got this one at Blick, and I got these two, I think, well, I've replaced this one many, many times because Cameron likes it too every time he comes over. Well, not every time, but anytime he needs a pencil sharpener, I give him my bullet one because he likes these brass ones, and they're real heavy. It's real heavy. So I replace it. I think at Michael's has them sometimes, but yeah, it's relaxing. Oh, good. When I don't talk, you mean? Uh, just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Don't email me. Make this like a little, some kind of a little mechanical thing attached to this. I'm not really liking this. It's not waterfallish enough for me. I almost need to dry brush some more on there, I think. But I really want some brown spots in it. So I think what I'll do is let me just add a tiny bit more dry brush. Let me really dry brush this. Right in here a little bit. Because I want spots on this. Brown spots. So let's see what I can do here. Let's just get a small brush. Is there anything left there? No, it's all dried out. Okay, let's get some. Because I want maybe a couple little planet looking things. That's almost gone. Take any out of it? Barely. Okay, let's add a little water. Alright, let's see if I can do this. There we go. Oh, too much. I'm trying to just keep it right on that yellow area. Because I kind of want this to look like a universe pouring out. So I don't really want water. I want this to almost look like another, well, let's see if I can pull this off. All right, so let's see here. Let's have maybe a little small one here. Now let's go over here to the blue. Maybe have a little blue. And maybe a half moon one here. No, it needs to be red so I can see it. So like, it's almost like a river of planets. Put a couple different, just some base coats here, and then I'll go in there with color pencil. All right, let's see. I need a dark one. What color is that? Blue. I want that to be darker. A couple little ones next to it. Let's do it with the back of the brush so I can get it round. And then some little half moon ones. Another one right down in here, so I want that to be part of that. Let's get that kind of. Okay, let's see what else here. Another little one. Shh, 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 shh. I'll go in here with pencil and add detail. All right, let's see. It's another one in front of this one. Uh-oh, too much water in that. Too much water in that. round enough or big enough. Needs one big one right there. Let's set that other one back just a little. All right, let's see here. It needs a little bit of texture. Maybe a touch of orange. There we go. I'll put a glow on each one with the when I dry it with the heat gun first. I think it needs one more down here. All right. Let me dry it and then we'll add some pencil stuff to it. All right, so let's get here with a white pencil. Okay, shh, shh, shh. I know I'm saying that a lot today, aren't I? Maybe if I just go every now and then, you'll know I'm still talking. Where's my brown pencil? This one. It's black. Where's my dark brown? You're loving them. Thanks, Card Chick. Just gonna keep remember to stay in camera here. Okay. Almost could use a wash of yellow over the whole thing. Over that. Because it's too much, I think it's too white. Let's see, maybe we'll do that. Let's get some, let's see if any of that's left. Let's get a nice flat brush here. Let's see if any of this is left. Here we go. I want the slightest bit. My water's really dirty. And maybe that'll work to my advantage. Let's see here. Yeah. Just want the slightest tinge of yellow over some of that white. May not even be enough. I may need to do a little darker. Let's see. There we go. Just a little bit. Just needs some more shadow in there. I'll dry that and add a couple little highlights of the water so it's not so stark. I'm thinking over here too. Right in here. This needs to be toned back a little. That's too brown though. I need it to be more yellow. Just a little variation in some of the color there. Dig past the skin. Thanks, Jean. Thanks, Sassy Pants. Blend that out a little. All right, let me dry this. Now let me go back to my white. This is probably pretty well dried out. We're going to stop here in just a minute. Water down some white here. Do a few extra stars because we've lost a lot of the stars by with all the work on top. And I do want a couple right in here so if I can. Oops, too big, too big. Not that big. It's very lightly. Get my baby wipe and okay. Keep a handle on them so I don't get crazy there. And I'm gonna add a couple there. Water splashes maybe. Too much right there. Okay, now let me wipe back a couple here. All right, let me back out now. I think, guys, I might be pretty much done with it for now anyway. Whoops. Let's refocus. I still need to move out one more. Okay. All right. There's the whole thing. It almost needs a blue, a little more blue something something right over here. It needs a nice bright blue something right here. So I'm going to use some, just a primary blue and a little bit, there may be enough. Let's see if there's enough, yeah, there's a little blue harbor there. Let me grab a little bit of that. Let's see. A little bit of white. See if I can make me a little planet right over here. Right there. I think I'll go right over that. Here we go. Okay, I'm done for now. I'll post a picture of it as it is, but I might tweak it, some more. But anyway, guys, so there we go. Let me sign it down here. I'll sign it with a white Posca. It's too stark. I don't like my name that white. Let's dry that and do it in color pencil. Posca's too bright. I like it a little more subtle. Let's sharpen a pencil. Do it with that. Thanks, Jean. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. A little more subtle. Could even have been moved over here a little more. But we'll go with it. Thanks, guys. Again, I can see little bits and areas that I could fiddle with, but I'm liking it. I hope y'all did too. It's a lot of layers, a lot of dimensions that I hoped I captured. Although that white dot right there is distracting me. Needs a little bit more. I want a few more little white. I do want it to look like it's moving, kind of moving. I just don't want that bright, stark white coming through here. Just a little bit less. Just a little bit of subtle movement. I think that's better. And I could really fiddle with that a little more and make it a little bit more what I want, but thanks, guys. Needs more shadow behind it. See, I sit here and I see what everything needs. Needs more shadow on the back side of those little planets moving down the chute to its world, to its nebula, to its universe. They're moving down to where they want to be. See, it's a little bright right there. I either need to make it brighter like the yellow, but it kind of goes with this. So, I guess I'll leave it for now. I'll probably fiddle with this more. Maybe it just needs maybe one little star. I want to always keep putting little stars and glows. I want to keep adding. What do y'all think? But this part here bothers me. It's not exactly what I'm picturing. I'm picturing more. More. I'm picturing more. It needs more. It's like not enough. It's not enough. Something. Maybe if I just add some more white. Like they're coming down and glowing as they come down. And then I need darker. Where's my black? I need this darker right back here and rounded. Okay, I'm going to stop because otherwise I'll be fussing and fiddling for the longest time, guys. So, and I want to stop and I want to look over the Mark Crilly book. So, thanks guys for joining me. If you're here, I'm not leaving. I'm just going to stop to save this. So I'll post a picture. Again, it's a little flashed out, guys. It's really nice and dark, but it's not coming through on camera. I probably had the lighting all messed up again, you know. That's better. It's a little better. Okay, guys, so thanks for being here for part 2, and it's a little quiet, but maybe, hey, maybe that was good. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody, for watching over on YouTube, and hope y'all enjoyed doing this mixed media collage in my art journal, and I'll be